It's Playhouse, Y94, the number one hit music station, 0 ABK, 6:41 in the morning. Stupid stories in a couple of minutes. First quick round of Am I the Jerk? Here's how it works. Every once in a while we throw it up on our social media. We're like, what's the situation? We thought, oh no, am I the total jerk in this? And we roundtable it real quick and vote whether or not you're a jerk. And you can certainly vote too by texting to 35270 to say jerk or not a jerk and why you think so. Am I the jerk? Case 1 of 3 today. I started a new job about 2 months ago. And on Monday, one of my coworkers gave me a Christmas card, and there was a gift card in it. And I said, nope. And I handed it back. And I said, I just started working here. I don't want to be getting into all that with all you people. Maybe next year. She just looked shocked and confused, but walked away. But why would I want to buy gifts for people I don't really know yet? Am I the jerk for refusing that gift?
Oh, I don't know. That is a tricky spot. I get it, but I would say, yeah, you are kind of a jerk. They gave you a gift. They thought of you. They were being nice. It's the thought that counts. And then you said, no, I'm not getting into that with all of you.
You people.
Yeah, that's like that. Your coworkers.
Well, you dropped a you people, which is never once has somebody said you people, and it probably was an appropriate or polite thing to say. But then also, when somebody gives you something, while yes, I think we do tend to feel then obligated to give them something, they're doing so with no expectation for you to give. You could have not given anybody anything.
And was that the only person so far that's given you a gift? If so, then...
Well, nobody else is going to now.
Yeah, for sure. But you could have then just got a gift card back.
The same gift
card.
Well,
no, you couldn't do that.
Yeah. Oh, I also got you this Starbucks card or Subway card or whatever.
I think it's nice that they even included you. You're new. They probably don't know you, and she was trying to be nice.
Trying to be nice. Obviously bombed miserably. Am I the jerk? Case 2 of 3. I recently met my daughter's boyfriend, and he is a pretty nice guy. While we were chatting, I mentioned how much I hated her ex-husband, and he looked confused, and she looked mortified. They've been dating for 4 months, but she never mentioned that she was married before. I didn't know that. It was a secret. Now,
kind of, why are you bringing up anyone's past relationships?
Kind of a weird person to bring up, if we're being honest.
Why do parents, our friends, our family members meeting your new significant other tend to always talk about the past? Yeah, leave it in the past. You didn't need to bring that up, especially if maybe your daughter hasn't told you or not. If she's told him that, like, oh, actually, he's cool about that I was married before.
I do think that it would have, if that's something like this thing that you just had never mentioned before, you guys know, I haven't told Brian or whatever that I used to be married for whatever reason. Because why would they assume that you wouldn't have mentioned that?
But also, why would she think her parents are going to talk about her ex-husband?
Valid. I don't think you're the jerk. I do think she should have mentioned it if it was a secret, but I also think it was a weird thing to bring up.
Yeah, I could see both sides. I also think, though, this relationship is obviously kind of serious. If you're meeting now the parents, why has she not brought that up to him?
That's more interesting to me. I'd like to know why that hasn't come up.
Yeah.
That seems like that should come up. 3 of 3, am I the jerk? We had a family get-together this past weekend, and we took multiple vehicles to get there. Well, we were at a restaurant, and my niece was being super loud and crabby and just awful little baby. So I looked at my sister and I said, we did take multiple vehicles. If you want to take her home, if you want, you sure could. And my sister slammed her hand on the table and shouted, "Stop judging me with your judgy eyes. You don't know what it's like to have a child." And the whole restaurant just stared at us. I was honestly just trying to help. Am I the jerk?
I mean, I have no kids, but I would say good call. You're trying to lighten the situation so everybody can enjoy their time at the restaurant. Babies need sleep. You can bring the kid home. Why not? And maybe even your sister needed a nap.
I mean, I would argue that you were trying to help, that you were not a jerk. And if there is a jerk in the situation, it might be your sister, that you try to help her and she, "Stop judging me! You don't know what it is to have a kid! Ah! With your judgy little eyes!" More problem to me.
Especially,
that's
making
the problem.
The scene like that in a restaurant, which I'm sure that's exactly how it played out. There are other people there. Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that at Applebee's or wherever you're sitting.
And then not only did now you cause a scene, the kid's causing a scene.
Yeah. Well, and like she's got a fussy crying baby, and so she was screaming at you while holding the baby.
And then say your judgy eyes. Everybody there is probably judging you too.
Yeah, he thought there was judgy eyes before. There are judgy eyes all over the place. Need that. This has been Am I the Jerk? Stupid stories in a couple of minutes on the Playhouse.